Live from high atop Madison Square Garden, this is Travel Show Live with your host, Erik Hastings.
Well, I don't know how this has happened, but Steve, they've let us back on. Apparently, the World Wide Web, the computer box, has said Travel Show Live can continue, and it is again this week.
Thank
Welcome
heavens.
back, my friend.
Well, thank you.
It's nice to have you here.
To be back here.
Here it is already August 2nd, 2009.
And it feels like August here in town.
It does feel, it's a little muggy here in the Northeast, but that being said, welcome to Travel Show Live. Now, I have some notes for you here. In case you don't know, if you're listening for the first time, now this program is all about travel. That's what we do. That's what we do during the course of the week. Steve and I go out there. There are a lot of people who actually work on this program every week to make things, all with the idea of helping you with ideas on where to go and what to do and where to stay on your next vacation. Now, that's very simple. Now, you may be watching on travelshowlive.tv. You may be watching on erichastings.com. In just a few minutes, we're also going to be joined by WABC Radio.
Perfect.
Because we've got 250,000 listeners.
We'll cover
here
every
in New York.
media opportunity we can.
We're kind of, yes, we are kind of lens lice, I would call it. But that's what we do every week on this program. So we're very excited that they're going to join us here in just a few minutes. But they don't join us for another 4 or 5 minutes. So we got to,
So we can talk about them till they get
we
here.
can, we can talk, and I think we should. One of the things that we're very excited about every week is that we launch an auction. A live travel auction happens once an hour from 2 until 3, then we do another one from 3 until 4, and another one from 4 until 5. It's with our good friends at Sky Auction. We did this on the radio show as kind of a pilot program, and we're really excited that we're doing it on both the radio show and here. So
Seemed
it's very
to work pretty well.
Yeah, it really is, because what we found is that people would send us emails saying, I can't believe I got an all-inclusive package and I bid on it and I won. So it's really that easy. There's
really happens.
Yeah, there's no catch. Now, at 2 o'clock, what are we starting with? Let's start there.
This is fabulous because I've actually been out here, not to this particular resort, but in the Deer Valley area around Utah.
Oh, nice.
We're going to bid on the Zermatt Resort and Spa in Utah, which is pretty close to Deer Valley, Sundance Film Festival area as well, Park City, and also it's won many Best of State and Best Convention Location Destination Awards.
Oh, really?
So excellent spot to bid on.
All right, so what do we start the bids at $1, right?
Yep.
You
start them at $1.
Okay.
It's going to run till 3 o'clock.
About 3 o'clock. All right, so here's what you do. You go to erichastings.com, you can go to travelshowlive.tv, and all you have to do is click on the Sky Auction link. It's right there on the home page, and then you have to register, of course. You have to, whatever, and then you can bid. Yeah. And then somebody at the end of this period of time
we'll actually get to go there.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Now, this ties in beautifully with I notice once again you're in the vacation situation room.
Oh, those rascals in there worked up.
They are really working very hard.
They are demons. They're demons.
Is that good?
I don't got a shot of them pretty soon, I think. Good. Yeah. Working away like the little rats.
Yes, so we have these deals that go on every week. If you want to find out what those deals are, you can, again, go to travelshowlive.tv. You just click on the weekly deals tab at the top of the page.
Special. It's a special.
It's very easy. Now, you look like you're well fed. Everything okay?
Oh, yes. Had a nice lunch. But speaking of lunch, you know who provided our lunch today?
I do.
Right down 7th Avenue around 30th Street, I believe. Mustang Harry's.
I love Mustang Harry's.
Yeah, not Mustang Sally, which was the old Wilson Pickett song, I believe.
That's right. And it's another restaurant down the street.
But this is not them. This is Mustang Harry's. Fabulous sandwiches, excellent meals, and very convivial place to visit.
I'm happy they've been doing it. Matter of fact, do we have a shot of the food in the break room? Adam, do we have a picture of the...
That would be great.
Can we look at in the break room? We don't?
No.
Oh, I thought we did.
Well.
Oh, well, all right.
There was a monkey in the break room earlier. I know there was
not.
a shot.
That's
I'm sure
not
there
true.
was. There was. It was a monkey or a gorilla.
There was not. There was. I don't. Do we have that? I don't think that exists.
I'm sure there is footage of that somewhere.
We'll have to look it up.
All right.
We'll look it up.
We'll show it on the radio show.
Yeah, they love that. They love when we show video clips on the radio show.
Look at that! Isn't that beautiful? Why am I listening to the radio?
Speaking of which, did you hear this terrible story at LaGuardia?
Oh boy,
the bomb scare, the biggest story of the week. Now, we taped an interview with American Airlines 2 days ago.
Okay.
So we'll have to get into that big story in just a matter of seconds. But hold on a second, because the WABC radio listeners are joining us.
Oh, good.
Yeah, isn't this exciting?
Let's welcome
them. Oh, is it time already? Okay, good. Oh, shh, be quiet. Welcome to Travel Show Live. It is August 2nd, 2009. My name is Erik Hastings. Are we here? Are we all? Is everybody accounted for? Is that what happens when you point at me? Oh, I love that. Very good. Glad to have you back here for another riveting edition of the program. Watch out.
From high atop Madison Square Garden, this is Travel Show Live with your host, Erik Hastings.
Now, that guy's good. I love the intro. I think that's the great Adam Hamway. Welcome back. Nice to have you here. In case you weren't aware, the travel industry is a $1.6 trillion business here in just the U.S. alone.
And we're part of it.
And we're a part of it.
Yeah.
So every week, right here on the greatest radio station in the whole world, we get to talk about where to go and what to do and to help you make the most out of your next vacation.
You could think of us as kind of the 1,599,480,000,000,000 not portion.
I'm really glad you worked that out.
Yeah. I'm a whiz at math. I know. Lauren, help me with these figures here.
I'm very happy that we have a mathematician on staff. Steve O'Brien is here again this week. My dear friend, I'm glad. Can I embarrass you just a little bit? Do you mind?
Well, you're very good at it.
Well, so good. Because last time I checked, what year were you a disc jockey on WABC?
1983-ish.
1983.
Yeah.
You were
like
and did you talk or was it just music?
No, it was.
It was music.
I
then,
talked
right?
as little as possible, kind of like today. I just like to watch you talk.
Oh yeah, okay, fine, very good. Well, welcome back here to the program.
Thank you.
This week, I'm glad you were here last week. I'm glad you're coming back this week. We've got a full board. Listen to this. We had that pretty nasty story at LaGuardia about the bomb scare. I know a lot of you may have seen it, or if you didn't, but for all intents and purposes, a homeless guy walked into the central terminal there and said, I have a bomb and I'm going to detonate the thing. So of course we had to shut down the terminal, we had to divert traffic.
Ruined a lot of travel plans.
Now when people call this program and they send emails, one of the things they always love to complain about is about air travel. They complain all the time about it. They say, my flight's delayed, my flight is this, my flight is that, whatever. Well, just imagine this for just a moment. What are the odds that somebody would be walking into your office and threatening to detonate a bomb? Like, think about it. Like, pretty slim, quite frankly.
Yeah, even my office.
Even your office. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But if you imagine everybody who works at that airport, and everybody who works for an airline, and everybody who works behind a ticket counter, and everybody who works at the Auntie Anne's pretzel store, goes to work every day knowing that, well, today could be the day that somebody could just walk right into the central terminal and kill all of us at the same time. It's one of the things that I really like when people are very angry or rude to the ticket clerks.
Oh, the ticket agents have among the worst. You can't pay me enough to even consider a job like that.
No,
even just during inclement weather.
Yeah. Oh, please. I mean, if you look at why is my flight delayed, the biggest reason is weather. I mean, you and I know that we've been doing this long enough. We know that's the biggest reason. And a lot of people say, well, but it's not raining where I am.
Yeah.
I say, well, it's probably raining where you're going, or it's raining. I was looking at a weather system. I know we weren't going to talk about this the other day. I was looking at a map of a weather. It was a pretty big weather system that rolled through here like 2 days ago here in New York. And I was looking at it, and the meteorologist was saying, oh, yeah, it's a big weather thing going on. The weather system itself was half the size of Pennsylvania. So, like, we're looking at it on a map. You're like, oh, look at that. It's a little green thing, and it's a little ribbon there, and then you walk away on it. But you think about how massive the weather system has to be half the size of Pennsylvania. And it's not so much, modern aviation is such that we can fly above the weather. That's awful nice.
But we still have to take off and land.
We still have to come down. That's correct. And when it comes to Atlanta up to Boston, there's a lot of weather that rolls right through there and can delay you for hours.